It's the BCCMA Awards weekend. You're doing the kickoff party. You just performed tonight. There's so much going on for you. What's it like to be a part of this whole thing?
This is our first year kind of kicking off, so everybody's been super welcoming, and it's an amazing opportunity for young artists such as myself to kind of get the opportunity to come out and basically play for everybody. And just the networking alone and all the different connections that everybody's been super welcoming, and it's a great opportunity, and it's just super exciting to see, and it gives me something more to work for. And
as a new artist, how did you become part of this whole weekend?
you kind of find the areas that you kind of want to join, and the BCCMAs was recommended by several people from my hometown back in Victoria. The county line, they recommended it. It was a high recommendation from them, so we got in touch with the association and we signed up, and they've been nothing but helpful. It's been an amazing opportunity. Yeah.
Now I have to say, being on Vancouver Island in Victoria, it's not exactly your country type of place. So how do you get into country music?
Actually, so my parents are originally from Alberta. Okay. That explains the hat a little bit. But I was singing professionally for 2 years before that. Prior to that, I was actually in opera.
Really?
Yeah. So kind of at the start of 2016. I kind of came up to my sister, and she's actually my manager, and it's actually a family endeavor, so it's all part of it. So I came up with her the idea, and I want to go out onto the country market, and I want to try to start a solo career as a singer-songwriter. And so she hopped on board right away, and we've been pushing for that ever since December of 2016.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think anyone's ever done opera country. Is that something you'd venture to do?
I'm hoping to in the future. Let's hope a single takes off or something like that. But I'm hoping to kind of explore it a little bit, because there's so much crossover with genres now. Like Sam Hunt's Body Like a Back Road. There's a huge crossover between genres now, and it's just a huge opportunity for everything in the country, in like music, radio. It's just insane how much crossover there is now. So it's super exciting, and it's a great time to be in the music industry. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm excited to see what you do with it.
Sounds good.
You're working on a single right now, Lumberjack.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you tell me about it?
So back home, I actually do work. I have another job. I actually work for a sawmill, and I went up to the timber sale, is it called, where you cut down the trees. Sorry, deforestation. I apologize. It's just the industry. I apologize, but my boss, he's been a logger ever since he was like 7 years old, and the song is mainly about him. And
does he know that?
He does. He's actually one of my biggest. He comes to a lot of the shows when I play in Victoria. He's a huge support, and it's a great opportunity just to kind of give back to the community that you belong to. And I actually love performing that song when he's there, just because it's like, Kevin, this one's out to you, and it's just a great opportunity.
So take us through the process of songwriting. Is it a day at work and you just start humming a tune, or what?
I think the process of songwriting is a little bit different for everybody. For Lumberjack in particular, it kind of just clicked, and then it kind of just melded into one, and then I met up with a producer, and it kind of just kind of morphed into something eventually. Some people, they write a little bit differently, so they have exactly what they want in their mind. I'm not personally like that. I want to see what product it can turn into, and I think you get the most organic and natural product when you kind of approach it like that, because you're not approaching it with a huge expectation of really anything to. You're like, well, if it turns out, it turns out, and
that's a good way to look at it.
Exactly, yeah.
So if it turns out, what does that mean for you? Does it mean hitting the radio, online?
We're going to do a mix. So depending how we're going to put it to a test market for, basically, we're going to hit it up on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Spotify, even iTunes, see if there's interest in it. And then when that takes precedent, then we're going to start to approach the radio aspect of it. Fingers crossed. We're going to be pushing for more coming out, and I'll be releasing more this coming new year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a thought of maybe a CD coming soon, or is that quite a ways down the road?
Right now we're just working on single releases, so probably in the next, we're kind of shooting for one every couple of months. So yeah, we're going to be shooting for probably an EP release coming up soon, yeah, for sure.
I have one more question that I try to ask everybody I speak with.
Do you know what? I was prepared for this, actually.
Really?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Okay, good. I am actually wearing John Deere socks.
Are you?
Yes.
That's appropriate.
Very appropriate, yes. Yeah, they're great boot socks, actually. Very airy.
Do you always wear John Deere socks, or just for tonight?
No, they're just the boot cut. So you want a longer sock when you're wearing cowboy boots, because I've actually bled in these boots before. So yeah, no, it's not. But we actually have a present for you.
No way.
Yeah. So I did a little bit of research, and can you toss me those? So basically, for our lumberjack release, we're gonna give you authentic. These are what I wear logging.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So those are great for hiking. I know you guys have lovely hiking here. I don't know if you go to Capilano or not.
I don't hike, but I actually love these socks because they remind me of sock monkeys, which are like the best thing ever.
Yeah, and they're
Thank you
super
so much.
comfortable. You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks so much.